In today's video, we're going to be making a low poly tent. Press Shift A, go to Mesh, then Plane. Now to make this into a tent, we need to go to Edit Mode. To do that, press Tab. In Edit Mode, we have the option to select vertex, edges, or faces. Let's go to Edge Mode. With the mesh selected, right-click and select Loop Cut, and choose the edge you want to cut. Then left-click to cut. Then right-click to get out of Loop Cut mode. Now move it up. Now to make the top more round, we need to bevel it. To do this, right-click, then select Bevel Edges. Then open the menu in the bottom left corner and change the segments to around 50. Now let's add another edge along the tent. Click Edge Loop. Now go into wireframe mode. Select the top of the tent and move it down to add weight. Now select the bottom of the tent and scale it out. Now it's time to add modifiers. Go and add the Solidify modifier. If you zoom in, you can see it. Make the tent thicker. But if we turn up the thickness, it starts to invert into the tent. To fix this, we need to change the offset from 1 to +1. Now set the thickness to 0.4. Now go and add a bevel modifier. Change the amount and segments, then change the angle to 50. Now add a subdivision modifier. Change Levels Viewport to 4. Now right-click Shade Smooth. Now unselect the scene collection. Now add a cylinder. Change the Verities to 6. Now go into Edit Mode. Scale down the cylinder. Scale the top and bottom. Select Vertex Mode, then go into Wireframe Mode. Now select the top of the cylinder and scale it out. Scale the bottom in. Now bring the tent back in and go back into wireframe mode. Move the cylinder to the left corner of the tent. Now rotate it. Change to front view and move it to the right corner and rotate it. Now add a bevel modifier. Change the segments to 2 and shade smooth. Now we need the cylinder on all 4 sides of the tent. So let's add a mirror modifier. Grab the eyedropper tool and select the tent. Also select Y-axis in the menu so the cylinder is on all 4 sides. Now the last thing we need to do is parent the cylinder to the tent. Right-click, go down to Parent, then select Object. Now when we move the tent, it looks like this. If you want to know how to make a low poly base for the tent, then watch this video.